I might be on an island here, but I like the New Orleans Pelicans' young core. I really like the Jeremiah Fears and Derrick Queen pickups. And as much as the mainstream media will tell you that Troy Weaver and Joe Dumars did a horrible job of trading up to get Derrick Queen and that they overpaid for that, and you look at where the Indiana Pacers are right now, and that's just a huge mistake. Look, I'm gonna be clear with you. Many times these mainstream media outlets, they go really hard on executives and don't always have a fuller vision. And I think it's easy to make like quick assumptions early on what a team is or what the moves are in a vacuum and not necessarily think about it over time. And one of the things that I always keep in mind is that when you believe you found a guy, you go with it. You go with it. You don't second guess it. You don't go, well, maybe next year in the draft we'll find a better guy, right? That's the whole premise of it. That if they had kept the pick, kicked the can down the road, they could have maybe had a top 5 pick to end up with a very talented draft prospect. Whether it's AJ DeBonsa, whether it's Cam Boozer, whether it's Darren Peterson or Caleb Williams, I think that's his name, in North Carolina. There's a lot of talent out there. But if you know you have a guy, right now, because next season that draft pick could end up being something completely different. You could end up falling in the draft and get the number 10 pick, and now it ain't shit. And you had a guy that you thought was good. And when I watch Derrick Queen play and Jeremiah Fears play, you can see it. You can clearly see it. Both of them can be offensive hubs. Derrick Queen looks like the second coming of Zebo, with a little bit more shimmy, a little bit more shake, 6'10" version. Jeremiah Fears, the way he can get downtown, reminds me of like a young Monte Ellis with a little bit more facilitating ability. Don't be so quick to jump on these bandwagons and say what people did wrong or right, especially when it comes to drafting and stuff like that. You got to let it play out. And I think the Pelicans will be glad it's playing out the way that it is. Because the Pacers, well, I think they're going to get better with Nembhard back and soon TJ McConnell. And all of a sudden you're going to realize you may have already found what you were looking for. The next iteration of this team after Zion leaves. Let me know what you think.